Yeah, 233 Mike, uniform 106 from 26 Delta X-ray 444. A very good day to you there, Victor. Your signal is 5, 7, 8, 9 at times. Working very well into the city of Nottingham, central UK. QSL?
Well, Glen is up creating fun. He's really sounding good.
I do apologise, Victor. My operator name is Glen. Glen, like I spell for you, Golf, Lima, Echo, November, QSL. Okay, Victor, Constanta, Roger, my friend. I have your full location, your full call sign for my logbook. Yes, weather today, Whiskey X-ray today, Victor, is a little bit of misty, but sunshine very soon. Feeling very, very cool in my location, around 4 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that's but, not
very
cold,
little wind. What is Whiskey X-ray in Romania, my friend, QSL?
Wow, it's up to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold out, friends. I just got in from the barns.
QSL, Victor, QSL. Congratulations on your station. You're working very well on your antenna. And your radio CRT, I think you said 9900. A little bit of QSB there on the frequency. You just dipped down a tiny little bit into the noise and then came straight back up again, Victor. But your station working very, very good, my friend. Good whiskies as well there. I am currently operating my station, President George II.
Okay.
President George II with the President Digi-microphone. The President Digi-microphone. My antenna is 5/8 wave for Stereo 2016.
Let's get that beam up there, Glenn.
500 whiskies, Victor, QSL.
Ooh, he's running some power. I have other amps where I can run a lot of power, but I've never found
Victor,
it.
I know propagation is falling away a little bit at the moment, but my antenna 2016 5/8 wave, my antenna 2016 5/8 wave, and my whiskies, my power, 500 whiskies, QSL.
Oh, I caught you, cousin. I caught you.
Okay, QSL Victor, propagation is falling away. Propagation is very, very low at the moment. You was very good to begin with. Your station was working very, very well. But unfortunately, propagation is also falling away, my friend. Okay, Victor, I wish you all the very best, my friend. And best 73 to you and your family. And thank you for the contact today, Victor. 73, my friend. Bye-bye.
CQDX. This is New York 202 USA, Delta X-ray 444.
Yeah, come on, Drew. I've got you in the radio, my friend. 202 upstate New York. 444 said that. QSL.
Okay, cousin, good QSL. You were running 5.7 there when you were talking to Victor. You're down to about a 5, but your audio is perfect.
Yeah, QSL, Drew. Yeah, that was Victor in Romania. A place called Constanta in Romania. I think I have spoken to Victor before. I think I do have him in my logbook. He's a very, very powerful station out of Romania at times when the skip is running well. But I was just telling him the station set up this way, Drew. I'm running the President George II today with the Digi-microphone and the 5/8 wave 2016 QSL.
QSL, you're doing good, and you had some nice skip. I listened to most of your, I listened to your whole conversation. I've got it on video. He was low, and once in a while Victor would pick up a little bit and I could make some of it out. I know I have them in my logbook at least once, if not twice.
Yeah, QSL, Drew. Yeah, it's a popular station out of Romania. I have heard him a few times before, but it's always nice to make the contact, Drew. It doesn't really matter how many times we speak to stations. It's always nice to have them back in the radio again. But what's the radio setup you're using today, Drew? QSL?
Okay, I'm running my D104 into my Radio Oddity QT40 503, and we're on the Astro plane.
Yeah, QSL, it's all working fine. That D104 always sounds good no matter what radio you seem to put it on. And the QT40 speaks for itself there, my friend. QSL?
QSL, thank you for the flowers. Again, like I said, you were hammering in there. You were holding a 7 for a long time when you were talking to Victor. It's a little lower now, but your audio is still the same.
Yeah, well, I've got you on about a 5 and a 6 this way, Drew. About a 5 and a 6 on my radio. Propagation is still not quite there. It's only just started coming into me, especially from the States anyway. I've not really had many strong stations stateside at the moment. One or two, but I don't recognise the call sign from them. Yeah, they're definitely bouncing in now. So another day is working, Drew, and another day for another contact. Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, it's doing good. Like you're 5-6, like you say I am. That's where you're about running right now. But again, the audio is right there. It's crystal clear. So that radio is doing good, and I know you like it. I know a lot of people have them. It's just one of those things I don't have.
Yeah, QSL of course, my friend, yeah. So, what's the weather like over your way this morning, Drew? Is it still snowing? Was it coming down a little bit, Roger?
Well, I just got in from the barns, so I got to catch some coffee. It's cold out. It's like 15 degrees right now. There's no wind, and the sun is trying to break through, and it looks like we're going to have a pretty clear day, which means it'll be colder, but yeah, you got to be ready for it. It is a cold November.
Yeah, most definitely, Drew. It is a cold November, even for the UK. It's currently 5 degrees here at the moment, Drew. 5 degrees, but we've got sunshine. We've got sunshine at the moment, and looking at the map on the computer, it looks as though we're going to have sunshine for most of the day. I know they gave some snow out for the east side of the United Kingdom, over where Richard is on the east. I know they've got snow coming their way. It's snowing now where Richard's at, 4, 5, 6, but at the moment in my area it's nice and sunny, Drew, and it looks like we've got sunshine for the rest of the day. Roger.
Well, Roger on that. If you need snow, if you're lacking, let us know. We'll share with you, and we'll give you the biggest portion.
I think you can keep the snow your way, Drew. You're used to it up there in the mountains, Roger.
Well, I don't know about that used to it group of words there. Looking at the horses are even depressed, I can tell this morning, so I got to try to get them out after noon or something like that when it warms up a little, and get them out for an hour or two to run around. Yeah, it's been one of those years. We're kind of all looking around going, hey, this is early.
Yeah, well, that's what it's like when the seasons change, Drew. It's unseasonably cold for us at the moment. So it doesn't normally get as cold as this, or it hasn't done in the past few years, but it's feeling very bitter in the mornings at the moment. Been having a few frosts here and there, last 3 days I've had a frost in my area. But apparently next week we're supposed to be getting some more snow, but we did have a heavy snowfall, like blizzard conditions, for about 2 hours, 2 mornings ago, Drew. But it never settled because it had been raining most of the night, and by the time the morning time came around, the temperatures had lifted a little bit. So, yeah, it's swings and roundabouts with the weather at the moment, but it looks like it's going to be warming up just a little bit at the weekend, Drew. So we'll see where it goes from there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, that's good. I think we're going to get some warmer weather also. I believe we have some 45-degree weather and some rain, so it is what it is. It's the beginning of the winter, and hey, I wanted to remind you, if you forgot, to change over the wheels on your fancy flashing chair to your snow tires. It'll be safer.
My snow tyres, Drew, well, I'd have to put them on my feet, Roger.
Yeah.
The vehicle at the moment, Drew, I've had one for a while, actually. So, yeah, but it would have been no good to me anyway, Drew, with my health issues. So, it would have just sat on the driveway. But, yeah, you can get your snow chains on, Drew. It's about time, especially if you've got snow coming down, Roger.
Roger on that. Oh, no chains on anything these days. The tractor's four-wheel drive. The trucks are four-wheel drive, so with heavy tires on them. So we get lucky there. Oh, I don't like chains. Well, they're great, but, you know, I think I ran the record on throwing chains on patrol cars.
Yeah, you can, well, you can always use the John Deere tractor, Drew. That's got plenty of tread on it. I don't think you need snow chains on the John Deere. So that'll work out well for you if you can't get around in the 4x4, Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm pretty good with the tractor. The only time I have issues is we get like 2 feet of snow. And then I'm gonna earn it because you got to move it. You can't push it. And that's why I'm always trying to get out there during the storm and, knock it down if we get in big amounts. I would say right now we got about 2 inches of snow on the ground, and it's kind of frosty, of course. But yeah, it's hey, you got to go through winter to get to spring.
Yeah, of course, Drew. Yeah, we always look for the return of spring. It's far off at the moment, though, Drew. It always seems far off, but yeah, we'll just have to see what this winter brings for us, how bad the weather's going to get. It's very, very cold. Where Zara's at the moment, on the Saturday night, it goes down to -10. -10 where Zara's at, Drew, so she'll have to pull her knickers up, Roger.
Roger that. They're going to have to borrow some wood from me. At that temperature, my goodness.
Yeah, I think she's quite happy pushing that button for the central heating, to be honest with you, Drew. It makes it a lot easier for her, Roger.
Roger on that, yeah. Well, we're doing pretty good here. The house is warm. And the way I've got it situated with all the work on the heating system now, like the radio room is 74 degrees instead of 81 or 82 like it ran most winters. That's a little too hot, so all that work paid off.
Yeah, Roger, Drew. Well, the thing is, you've got a thermostat now, you see, Drew, so you can regulate the heat a little better than you could do before with the furnace. I think the way you regulated it before, you just used to open the windows and doors up to cool it down in there with the log furnace going, Roger.
Yeah, and also turn a fan on and blow it out the window. Well, Steve had some ideas, little ideas on the wood furnace for me. So we worked on that a little bit too, and that seemed to get a little bit better control. Yeah, and propane heat is, I can't tell the difference. So I'm happy with all of that. But we'll find out when it gets about -20 Fahrenheit out.
Oh yeah, -20. That sounds very, very cold, Drew. Yeah, it'll all work out for you, though, my friend. It'll all work very well. You and Steve did a good installation job there, so I'm sure you're going to be toasty warm through the colder months. When those very severe temperatures are coming in. The air drops down. So yeah, obviously you're going to have like 4 feet of snow up the side of the house as well. So you'll be nice and cozy, Drew. You'll be nice and cozy.
Yeah, we were a lot of work at the time and constant, but we actually got the project we had scheduled for next year done this year again, an extension line, and next year we got one more extension line. I got everything here. Thank God, everything is so expensive, especially copper pipe and things, and even black iron pipe that we had to use for the main lines. That everything is extreme. But it's the same thing over there in the old country there. You all are under a lot of pricing too. It's just hard to believe sometimes.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from and all that, Drew, yeah. Your signal's bouncing well at the moment, Drew. I've got you touching the 5.7 a little bit more at times, maybe up to the 5.8 mark. But it's also dropping down as well, Drew, at the same time. It's not quite leveled out yet, the skipper, don't think. Just a little bit of QSB on the frequency, Drew. But it's working, it's working. We've had a good contact this morning. And, I don't know if you want to put a call out there for any QSBs, Drew, to see if you can pull anybody else in, Roger.
Roger on that. We'll give it a try. Yeah, you're dipping down to 3.5 also, but your audio's there. We got some QRM for sure. Whoever it is that's, does it every morning, whatever, but oh well, they still aren't blanking you out. This is New York 202 Adirondack Mountains, USA. Any QSKs out there? I got a few stations, I think, in the background there with my numbers, but they are so back of the box I can't make it out. I can only hear my own numbers.
Okay, Drew, 10-4, Drew, yeah. I think one of those voices might have been Mr. Jolly Roger, 8152, Drew, that you may have been hearing. I just heard him squeak into my radio. Come on, guys, I've got you on a 5 and a 6 this way. Thank you yourself.
That's what I heard, yeah. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Roger, most definitely. Running the George 2 at the moment with a Digimic, Gazza, Roger.
He has a George 2 also.
Yeah, 10-4, Mr. Gazza. I take it you're running that President McKinley with that bass microphones, always sounding good,
McKinley,
my friend.
that's right.
What you need, Gazza, now is you need a 5.8 wave up on your chimney stack, Roger.
Oh, here we go again. At least he's picking on him to buy something and not me.
I'm not sure if you was taking it back to Drew then, Gazza.
Well, I am here. We're getting a little more QRM in there, but what can you do? I still have a good copy on you. I can just about make Gaza out this morning.
Yeah, Drew said he can just about make it out if you want to try again for Drew, Gazza.
Jolly Roger, 8152, New York 202. I got you in the background. I can make some of it out. But we got a little QRM going on, so that's probably pretty much the issue. But again, with that new amp, that 505, you do better.
Yeah, after the radio there, Gazza, Roger.
He usually hears me, but it's not very loud.
Roger, Gazza. Well, I'm going to take a standby because I am losing a little bit of skip at the moment, Gazza. So, we'll wait for it to come back and then we'll go again. So I'll just wave a quick 73 to you, Gazza, and then I'll just take it over to Drew for the final. So, 73 for now, buddy. Okay, Gazza, no worries, 73. All right then, Drew. Everybody on the side, we've got QSKs. So while it's just dropping a little bit, Drew, I'll wait
Okay.
the 73 to you, and we'll go again shortly, Roger.
Roger on that. You were up to a 5 again there, so your audio is still there, but we've got some competition, especially the kind we don't like. And on that note, I will be on the side. New York 202 is listening.
Yeah, that sad music always makes me want to cry, Drew. All right then, buddy. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. I'll be standing by on the frequency. 7-3 for now, buddy.
7-3's cousin. New York 202's on the side.
Do you moment to say that, or you just signal shoes until 5 midnight, buddy?
I had a unit calling 202.
Yeah, 202. You are 202, 117, Northern Ireland.
Copying 117 out of Northern Ireland. This is New York 202, Adirondack Mountains. Operator Drew. Doing a nice job. We got some QRM, but you're up around a 5 and your audio's perfect. Copy on that, and again, your audio's doing well. We got a lot of QRM, and you're running a 5.
Yeah, it's this morning, my friend, as well, in the Drew. Conditions this side about noisy, but we're getting through anyway. Take you later. You have a good day. New York 202. Drew, this is 117, dealing with Northern Ireland. Good day.
117, always a pleasure. We're usually here in the morning, and please feel free to stop by, say hello. Skip is a little odd today, but again, you're getting in there. Your station's running nice. New York 202, Adirondack Mountains, Northern New York. We're 350 miles north of New York City, 40 miles south of the Canadian border.
No problem, Drew. Thanks for the information, my friend. 7-3, take it later.
7-3s, my friend, and thanks for jumping in there and trying to get on me. I heard you really well, and it's always a pleasure to talk to Ireland, Northern Ireland especially.
Okay, USA.
Okay, let me do one thing for everybody.
West winds, around 10 miles an hour. Now for the official national
That
weather
is
service
our
forecast for
national
northern
weather
Vermont and the
station.
western slopes of
That's
the
the
Green Mountains,
QT40.
which includes
I programmed that in. There's a few others. I got the Canadian one too. But
Today, partly
this one
sunny,
is over in Vermont, probably about 40 miles from me.
light and variable winds. Tonight, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 20s.
It's a nice feature for sure.
Light and variable winds. Friday, partly.
No problem at all.
CQDX, New York 202. We're going to be on the side for a while, and listening. We'll be back.
Okay, Drew. Okay, my friend. I've got you cranking in there. We're very good signal at the moment. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, you're up too. You're 5-7. Belfast was in 117 was in rather strong too, even with all the other stations. So you're doing pretty good there, cousin.
Yeah, likewise this way, Drew. Your signals really come up to me. I could hear Gazzas going into Northern Ireland. Great contact there. But he was working equally as well into Northern Ireland there, Drew. Nice contact, Roger.
Roger that, and then I did hear Gaza, two Jolly Rogers talking there, and but I also at the same time I wanted to show everybody on video the radio oddity when I flipped it into the weather mode and how loud our weather stations are, and it's about 40 miles from me, so I got that on the video.
Yeah, I heard Drew. Yeah, very, very good. Yeah, QT40 always works well, my friend. It's surprising the skip's holding up as long as what it is doing. It keeps dipping a bit every now and again. With a little bit of QSB, but it soon comes back up again. I was quite surprised at how good your signal, you came in at when you was talking to Northern Ireland. It peaked about its highest, about a 5.9 to me, Drew, about a 5.9 when you spoke to Ireland. But yeah, working very well, Drew, working very well. There's a lot of noise on the band, Drew, an awful lot of noise that's coming up with your audio. But your D104 is definitely topping over the noise there, no problem at all, Drew, Roger.
Roger on that, cousin. You're 5'7", your audio is constant and it's perfect, which is always with you. No matter what you run, you're just in that good location. Remember, that ley line runs under my root cellar, all the way under your foundation.
Yeah, it's because I've rechalked that line, Drew. I've rechalked that line. So it'll definitely be working well. Took me all summer to do it, broke me back, but yeah, the ley line's all sorted out now, Drew. Throughout the winter, we'll have good contacts, Roger.
Roger that. Today's been the best day for contacting you in the past couple of days, so we'll take it, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, Drew, especially with the start to the skip season, which has been very poor in my opinion. But as long as we get days like today, we can make the contact, there's no problems. You know, that's what we're here for, Roger.
Roger that. See, you're holding 5'7" steady there with excellent audio, so. Okay, I walked right in from the barn freezing, and I turned the radio on and got you. So I need to go warm my coffee up again. And yeah, so if you can give me a little while, but I will be listening.
Okay, Drew, no worries. You go get coffee, get your toes warm, and we'll be standing by on the side there, my friend. 73 for now, Drew. 444, Central UK, City of Nottingham, standing by.
7-3 is cousin. I'm still on the radio. I'll be listening like you, and we'll catch it again. It's always a pleasure, you know that. This is New York 202 in the snowy Adirondack Mountains, USA. We're on the side. Okay, what I wanted to do was, let me back off my Zoom here for a minute.
Yeah, you, Darren. Yeah, all right, buddy. Yeah, I thought you was.
There's some speakers there, friend. And we got some over here. They're all over.
This way, pretty good from your locations.
That's Darren.
You've been spying of you.
QSK.
Yeah, that QSK, come on.
Hey, Glen. 202 here. Is that our friend Darren? I've got him so low in the box, but I can just about make him out. Do me a favor, say hello for me.
Okay, Darren, you were drink coming back to you. 380 163 Tango Charlie 380 go. Yeah, Darren's calling you, Drew. Darren's calling you. Try again, Darren. 0203 Nottingham.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got nothing on that, but I do have a couple UK stations that are low in the background. One in London and I think one in Nottingham also, but tell them I said hello, and I'm sure it'll work someday.
Okay, Drew, I know conditions are difficult because the skip's going backwards at the moment. It's nowhere near as strong as what it was before, Drew, so that's understandable. But I'll send him your best regards, Drew, and then I'm going to speak to Darren and go get myself a quick cup of coffee and come back to the radio for the next round. Okay then, Drew, thanks for that, and I'll pass your regards to Darren. Okay, Darren, Drew says he can hear you, but skip's just falling away, and you know, he sends his best regards to you there, my friend. Roger. I heard it about 5 minutes ago. He went up to about 7, 8. Then it kicked up back down to 3. Darren says, hello, good morning, Drew, if you could hear him. I know it's difficult right now with the propagation falling away. But even sure if you can hear me, Drew. But Darren sends his best regards to you, Drew, and he says it's nice to hear your voice on the radio, Roger.
Roger that. I did hear him a teeny bit, but then it got washed out again. And I appreciate you, what's that, a 10.5? I forget what it is on the cube cards. But I appreciate you sending that message to him. And I did hear him teeny bit, but I'm sure we'll get some better copy down the road or another day. And always miss him, and I do follow him from time to time on his channel, and he's been making some big contacts all over.
Yeah, 10-4, Drew, 10-4. Yeah, I can hear you now, Drew, but very low. You know, I've got you in the radio, but a lot of noise on the band, like you say, a lot of QSB, QR Mexico, it's all there today, skip mobbing up and down all over the place. So, yeah, it's understandable, but I think, you know, our signals have dropped as well at times when we've been talking this morning. But, all right then, Drew, I thought I'd just send you Darren's best regards, and like I say, he said it's always nice to get your voice in his radio, Roger, Roger. But we'll pray for Ben to skip shortly and see if it comes in any better, and we'll go again from there, Roger.
Roger that. Yeah, you're holding a 5. Your audio's there, but the QRM is building. New York 202 said that, cousin, and we're on the side. I'm going to heat that cup of coffee up again.
Okay, Drew, I'll be standing by shortly. Just take it back over to Darren.
Today's been a nice day.
Come on then, Darren, I've got you, my friend. It's difficult conditions there. A lot of noise on the band as well, Darren.
We're going to be on the side. I just got in. I'm still frozen like a ice cube.